Hello. Sir, your voice audio blur kan sir illa illa. Okay, okay, okay. அப்ப அங்க சரிங்க சார், சரி, ஓகே.
Yeah, Mahesh, can you hear me?
Yes sir.
Yeah, I'm getting your voice, Dishan.
No, no, no. Could you just make me a panelist here?
Yeah. Chandran,
Yes sir.
Chandran sir,
Good morning sir.
can we start?
Shall we start sir?
Just we are waiting for the 5 minute only because we have issued 1,500 participants.
Yes, yes.
So we have just issued the 200 people.
Yes, yes.
So we are waiting for the 5 minute more.
Okay sir, okay.
Yeah.
We'll
Thank
start
you.
sir.
Good morning to all.
കാർത്തിക കറിവേപ്പില ഷാമ്പു ഈ ലക്ഷണി കുടിക്ക് സീക്രട്ട് ഷാമ്പു ഇതെന്താ നീല ആസിഡ് ഷാമ്പു ചിന്ന വെക്കായം പെരിയ വ്യത്യാസം അസോസിയേറ്റ് സ്പോൺസർ ഉണ്ടനൊക്കെ നീതി ബെസ്റ്റ് റേറ്റ് വാങ്ങി ഡിഫറൻസ് കൊടുക്കുക சோபாக்கியா ஆழ்தழுவி உட்படை எல்பியா எந்த கெமிக்கலும் இல்லாத இயற்கையான துணி தேவையில்லை.
என்னது நீ நல்லா பார்த்துட்டு அப்புறம் ஈம்ப
நான் அப்புறம் கூப்பிடுறேன்.
பாப்பா 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 பாரு.
to this device. Okay. So you just after end of the video, you just on the after that hand over to Mr. Bhutan. Okay. Yeah. You can use it. Yeah.
Sir, Mr. Mukesh sir, I'm audible. Hello. Hello.
Yeah. Chandran sir.
Sir, shall we start?
Chandran sir.
Ekta, shall we start? Sir, shall we start? Sir, am I audible? Hello. Sir, am I audible? Hello. Hello.
Sir, please start na. Yeah, no, I'm not getting your voice. Just please start. Yeah. No, sir, no, sir. Please check from your end, sir. Okay. Yeah. Otherwise, tell to Kanthimati ma'am to start. Okay. Please check, sir. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Please check. Yeah. Chandran sir, we are not getting your voice. Just wait for 1 minute. We are going to start right now.
Sir, am I audible? Sir, am I audible? Sir, am I audible? Hello.
Kanthimati ma'am, are you getting my voice?
Sir, good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. I'm getting your voice, sir.
So can you please start because Chandran sir is not, we are not getting the voice from Chandran sir.
Okay, sir. Shall I directly call resource person by inviting? Okay, sir, to present. Okay. Shall I start, sir?
Yeah, it's audible, sir. Audible, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Good morning to all participants. On behalf of Ramco Institute of Technology, I welcome all the participants to attend the today's national level workshop on effective and efficient writing of research paper for Web of Science, Scopus, Indus Journals, and conference paper using Typeset research. Now I welcome today's resource person, Mr. Jishan Agaman sir, to deliver his talk. I welcome you all.
Good morning, sir.
Shall we start, sir?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, Mr. Jishan.
Yeah, Mahesh, can you stop sharing your screen so that I can?
Yeah, I'm just doing that. Okay. Please share, Jishan ji.
Sure.
Yeah.
Mahesh, are you able to look at my screen?
Yeah, I'm able to look at your screen. Yeah.
Sure. Just give me 1 minute. First of all, I thank and welcome all the participants that are part of the webinar today. So we do have almost like close to 400 participants. And I also take this opportunity to thank Mr. Mahesh from the Nexus Subscription Company, and also the Chandrayan sir from Ramco Institute of Technology for giving us an opportunity to present Typeset to the authors and fellow researchers at the Ramco Institute of Technology. So we will be starting with the presentation and then we will slowly go on to the live demonstration of the software, where I'll give you where I'll show you exactly how the software works. And after that, at the end, so we will have a question and answer session. So right now, almost all the participants have been muted, but everybody has access to the chat window. So during the presentation, if you have any issues or if you have any questions, feel free to drop your message here at the last in the last 15 minutes of the webinar. We'll be able to go ahead and answer all of your questions. Sure. Now we will just go ahead and start the presentation. Let me just hide this. So one of the most commonly faced problems today in terms of writing a research paper, after you have after Mahesh, can you ask the other participant to please mute, or probably can you mute by yourself?
Yeah, just 1 second. I did. You can start right now. Yeah.
Sure, thank you. Now, yeah. Now, one of the most common problems that are faced by most of the researchers and authors today in the research community across the globe. So we have been doing a lot of surveys since the past 5-6 years, and we have come across a lot of problems that are commonly faced by the authors and researchers while writing the research papers today. And some of the problems that they face are actually mentioned here. So I'll take you one by one. But before that, I also want to give you kind of a background of what happens before you write a research paper. Now you might be from any department. It might be from physics, chemistry, biology, or let's say astrophysics, astronomy, or it might be from any department. Now once you are a part of the department and once you have chosen a subject area, the next step is to do the research and write your research paper. Now, after you have written a research paper, it is most of the researchers today, what they do is they try and submit the research papers across the globe to different journals of the subject area and try to get their research paper published in any one of the journals. In any one of the journals. right? Now, during that process, there are a lot of problems that are faced by researchers today. And the problems that are listed here are some of the most common problems. Now, the first problem is formatting takes a lot of time and manual effort. Now, once you have written a research paper, the some of the most important thing that you need to do is you need to convert that into a submission guideline of a particular journal that you're writing for. Let's assume that uh, you're writing a research paper for, let's say, either Elsevier, or you're writing a research paper for Springer Journal. Now, these are some of the submission guidelines that you will actually look online. So you can just go ahead and just do a Google, and you will be able to find the submission format. Now, formatting your research paper into this particular guidelines is a very difficult task, because currently there are no tools that will actually help you specifically in terms of formatting. Microsoft Word is actually a generic editor. It is not meant for formatting your research articles. Now, if you are by any chance writing a research article on LaTeX, and if you already know, if you are from a computer science department, or you have some sort of a coding background, it becomes really easier for you to understand LaTeX. But by any chance, if you're from physics, or if you're from chemistry or biology, it becomes really difficult for you to understand the LaTeX. And just in terms of writing a research paper, you need to learn LaTeX, which is actually a very difficult task. Now, this is a guideline of Elsevier, and this is actually a guideline of Springer. So you might notice that every journal has a different submission guideline. And this is one of the most common problem that is faced by the researchers today, where formatting the research articles into these guidelines, it might take a few hours, or it might take a few days, or in cases it might take a few weeks as well. Now, what is the second problem? As I was mentioning to you before, that LaTeX has a huge learning curve. So currently, some of the tools that I use to format a research paper are MS Word, or you might use Overleaf, or you might use, you might go ahead and use LaTeX. Now, just to give you an example, so if you wish to write a kind of a title, or it might be a thesis title, or it might be a journal article title, in LaTeX, you at least need to write minimum of 20 to 21 lines of code. And after you have written code, you also need to type in your content. So this is an example of a code that is needed just for writing a title page, right? It starts from begin and it starts until the end title page. You might have a look at here, but this is the number of lines of code that is needed just to write a title page in terms of LaTeX. Now, if you're from a computer science department, it might be really easier for you to understand this. But by any chance, if you're from a different department, it is a little difficult. And just to write a research paper, you need to understand all the possibilities and all the complications that will actually come in LaTeX. And as a reason, we believe that LaTeX has a huge learning curve. Now, as I was mentioning to you before, that for the research community today, we do not have a lot of power tools that are, since there are a lot of different elements in terms of a research paper. What I mean by is, you need to format your research paper, you need to cite the references, you need to cite the figures, equations, and all of those things in your article. And also in terms of building your research, because there is no current tool that will actually help you with the outline of a particular submission guideline. So Typeset is a tool wherein you can actually go ahead and do all of this into the same platform. Now, the other problem today that is faced by most of the researchers today is collaboration. Now, when I mean collaboration, a single research article is written by multiple people. A research article can have close to about 4 to 5 authors, and collaborating with all of these authors is a very difficult task as of now. Where most of the collaboration happens offline, and if you're writing a research article on Google Docs, you might be able to collaborate better. And in terms of collaborating with your PhD guides, or in terms of collaborating with anybody who's actually helping you write research article, you will send them emails, they will have a look at that, and they'll respond back to you or an email. So it is a never-ending communication. So it keeps you into so you are into a constant email loop to ask their feedback and to make those changes. So collaboration today is one of the major problems that is faced by the co-authors, and getting your document independently reviewed. So by any chance, you might send your article for a guide who's actually helping you write a research article, and getting it reviewed online is one of the most problems, one of the most common problems as well that is faced by the research community today. Now, how Typeset can bridge this gap, and what is Typeset? So Typeset is basically an authoring platform that will help researchers write their research article in an effective and in an efficient manner. So you can use a single tool to do almost all the formatting, the citing, choosing a particular journal, and all of that on the same platform. So this is a one of a kind software that has been built by us, and you do not have any other software that is similar to Typeset. Now, why is Typeset built for? So what we have done on Typeset is we have converted all of these guidelines into particular templates. Now, you can use Typeset to eliminate all the formatting needs. You do not need to learn LaTeX, or you do not need to be an expert in an MS Word as well. You can just write your research paper however you want it, choose a particular journal template on Typeset, upload your research article, and it will automatically format it according to the guidelines of the journal. Now, we have more than 50,000 plus Scopus and Web of Search indexed for journal formats on our platform. So we have like different subject areas ranging from physics, chemistry, biology, astrophysics. You name any subject area, and we would be having at least 1 or 2 journals in that particular subject area. So for some of the most commonly used subject areas such as maths, physics, chemistry, we have more than 1,000, 2,000, and more than 10, 15,000 journals as well on our platform. Now, how it works? So basically, it's a clutter-free editor. You do not need stuff for coding, and it is really easy to add references, equations, figures, and tables in the form. And as I was mentioning to you, the software will automatically format your research article into any journal guideline without you doing any manual efforts. And once you have formatted your research article, you can download it into submission-ready formats such as PDF, MS Word, MS Word, LaTeX, and different formats. Now, what is the USP of the product? So if you might ask me, so it does help in journal formatting, but what is the USP of the product? Now, when I say USP of the product, so now once you have written a research article to one particular journal, by any chance, so by any chance, if your paper gets rejected by Elsevier or Springer, what you can do is you can choose a different journal and automatically format your research articles into a different journal. As I was mentioning to you, that you can seamlessly collaborate between users as well. Now, what we are going to do is I'll take you through a live demonstration of the software. So every participant who's a part of the webinar today can just go ahead and visit typeset.io. So we offer kind of a free trial at the moment. So you can go ahead and sign up. So while signing up, what you can do is you can just put in your email address and the name and the college and everything, and just go ahead and create an account for yourself. Now, once you have created an account, you can put in your email address and the password and log into the software. So I'm actually on a very low reception area, so you might feel a little lag, but I mean, I'm trying to get into a better network, but I think this should be fine. Now, this is how once you log into the software, this is how the dashboard looks like. So you have all the recent documents that you have been working on, your documents or any documents that have been shared with me. You can also go ahead and favorite, you can star mark a particular journal, a particular article to make it a favorite or something like that. Now, this is where the first step is to go on the templates gallery. Now here, you have all the templates from all the popular publishers. It might be from IEEE, Elsevier, Springer, Wiley, Taylor and Francis, Sage, Nature, any big publisher, we have that particular template on our platform. So let's search for a journal from physics. Let's type in as physics. And when you search for physics, so we have close to about, let's say 700 plus journals today as of now. So this is Doc-led physics from Springer, or let's say we'll go for Journal of Physics Applied from IOP publishing. So this is one of the from IOP, right? So this is actually a single column. Let's search for a 2-column template. Now let's go. Let's search Indian Journal of Physics. Let's click on view, and let's say how the submit. So this is also a Springer format. So like as you can see, so there are a lot of journals under the name of physics. Like there are journals from Elsevier, there are journals from IEEE, there are journals from Springer. Now let's assume that we will choose this particular journal, the Physics Procedia. Now what you have to do is use your template file with MS Word file. Now you click on MS Word file, and then you choose the document that you need to format. You click on this. I search for the document called demo document, and I click on open. Now once I click on open, so we have built an artificial intelligence engine which will actually understand the it will actually understand the schematics of your particular article, and then it will go ahead and import all the content from your MS Word onto the editor. Now once your article has been processed, so this is how the process happens. So now you have to click on let's go. Now this pop-up is telling you to select the title. You select the title and you click save and continue. And these are the authors and affiliations. You select the authors and affiliations and you click save and continue. Now this tells me to choose all the boxes that contain your article's abstract. So this is the abstract. You click on save and continue. And then if it tells me to select the references, you click on the first reference and then you click on the last reference. And post that, you click on save and continue. Once you've selected all of this, once you have tagged all of the required data, you just click on preview formatted document. Now, once you click on preview formatted document, it will take about 20 to 30 seconds. 20 to 30 seconds to convert your research article into a submission guideline of physics procedure.
அவ்வளவுதான் அதுக்கு.
So it will take about 20 to 30 seconds depending on the depending on the internet connectivity that you have. Now you can see that once the formatting has happened, so now basically this article has been converted into Elsevier's format of physics procedure, right? So now you can see that the article, the affiliations have been arranged, the name of the colleges have automatically been arranged, the abstract and the keywords, the text size, the font, and everything has automatically been arranged by the software. Now, as you can see, the images and everything also have been automatically formatted according to the guidelines of the Elsevier journal. Now, you can also see that the reference formatting according to the APA style has also been happened. Now, as you can see, when I uploaded the references, there was no numbering, but right now the numbering has automatically been happened. Now you can click on edit on typeset, and then you will actually land on the editor where you will be able to go ahead and make changes to the document. So if you wish to make any changes to the document, like if you want to add or delete the content, you will be able to go ahead and do here on the editor. So this looks like an MS Word, but what we have done is this is specifically built for the research article. So I'm actually on a very slow reception network, so that is the reason this is taking a little time. But depending on the internet connectivity, this should not take more than 10 to 20 seconds. So right now what is happening is the editor is getting set up with respect to the content that you have uploaded on the Typeset editor. Now you can see that all the content that was a part of the document has been migrated here. So you will be able to go ahead and do any sort of an editing. Now you can see that there is an extra copy of keywords that has been added here. Now we will just go ahead and delete it. Now once you delete it, the software tells you that you need to refresh here so that the content will be updated. The moment you do a refresh, this content from here will automatically get deleted. So you will be able to go ahead and add or delete any content here. Like you can go ahead and type add or delete any content. This is basically like an editor. So you will be able to go ahead and do anything that you want. Now, since I've added here after the materials, now whatever you add or whatever changes you make, just do a refresh. Now, the moment you do a refresh, all of the changes that you have done here on the editor, they will get implied in the PDF document that you're trying to generate. Now, you might ask me, how do I add references? So the references have automatically been added because the references were a part of the document when you upload it. Now, if you wish to add a figure separately, or if you wish to add an equation separately, we do have an option here where you can actually insert, like you can insert a section, you can insert a kind of an author, metadata, table, figure, code snippet, equation, code block, footnote, or page break. Now, as I was mentioning to you, let's say if you wish to add an equation, so now all of the content has been migrated. So you always need to remember that the caption of the figure will always be at the bottom of the figure. You need to cut it and paste it in the right space like this. So we are cutting this and pasting it here, and then just delete this unwanted table. Now you can see that the table formatting and everything has been taken care by the software automatically. You can see that the tables, the formatting of the table has happened automatically, where you do not need to do any stuff. And now what will happen here is, now let's say if you wish to add any equation or a code snippet, you can click on move the cursor wherever you would want to. Then let's say I'll move it here, and then if I want to insert a code snippet, I'll add a code snippet here. Just give me one moment, I'm doing a refresh. Yeah, so now the software has, I did a refresh and now it's working fine. So let's say if you want to insert a code snippet here, you will move the cursor here and then click on insert, and you click on code snippet, and here you can just go ahead and add your code, like #include stdio.h, or any stuff that you would want to write, right? Anything that you would want to write. Let's say you can write any basic code or whatever you would want to add here. Now, and you can also name the code as programming code like this, right? And this is how you can add a particular codes. Now, if you wish to add an equation as well, you move the cursor wherever you want to add. So now there are two type of equations that you can add, like an inline equation or a standalone. Let's add an inline equation. So we have built a very comprehensive equation editor on the software where you can go ahead and pick any mathematical function like this and go ahead and construct your own mathematical equation. It might be any complex mathematical equation can automatically be built on our software. Now we also have an option where if you have a latex code of the equation, you can come and paste it in the latex option. But right now, since we do not have a latex equation, I'll just go ahead and create. You can add in any number here, like 1, 2, 3, 4, or whatever it is. And then when you do this thing, automatically an equation would get added here within a span of about 10 to 20 seconds, right? So it will take some time to appear now, because now you can see that the equation has appeared here. Now, whatever changes you make here, you have to do a refresh here so that all of these changes will appear here in the PDF. Now, the formatting of the image can also be done here. Now you can actually make it a column fit, or you can change it to a landscape mode, right? And you can also set a custom width, or you can add a caption as well. And then in terms of table as well, you can go ahead and make it a column fit, or you can automatically break the table and you can add make a header repeating as well. All of these options have automatically been built on the software. Now, as you can see that once we added this code snippet is actually appearing here. And also when we added an equation, this equation is also appearing here in the document. So this is how you'll be able to make the changes. Now, once you know that my article has been formatted, what you have to do is you click on file and then click on save as and then download as a PDF. And so I did not show you how to cite a particular reference. So currently for citing or formatting of the references, you might be using different softwares such as Mendeley, Paperpile, EndNote, or any other software. So on our software, you can directly cite a particular reference. Move by the cursor, you click on reference that has been imported and then move the cursor and then click on cite reference. Like this, you will get a blue link bar where you can cite the reference. Now I'm clicking on cite this reference, and here so towards your left, you'll have a reference bar that will open up. Now after that, you can just go ahead and search the reference as the name of the reference, such as Fisher. And then when I click here, this gets cited. Basically, this gets hyperlinked as number 1. So this is actually the standard of the journal. So whatever you cite, they will automatically be according to the standard of the particular journal. Now you again search for a different reference, U. So this is the reference number 2. So now once you have cited all of this, after you have cited this reference, do a refresh and those citations will start appearing here in the document. Now, few of the journals actually make it mandatory that any uncited reference should not be shown in the PDF document. So the software has the capability where any uncited reference will not be shown in the document. Now you can see that no, not even a single reference is showing up because we did not cite any references before. But now since we have cited these references, you will be able to see the references in a few seconds. That is, only 2 references could appear. But now when you download as a particular PDF document, we give you an option to include uncited references as well. Now I'll download the file as without the cited references first, and then I'll download it into a uncited references as well, so that you will understand the difference. And you click on file, you click on save as, and then you choose whichever format that you want to download, and the file would automatically get downloaded within a span of about 20 to 30 seconds. Now you can see that my download is in progress. You click on this and then you click on open. So now this is the document that is ready for being submitted to the journal. Now you can see that these references are automatically appearing here. As you can see that right now only 2 references are appearing. The reason why it is appearing is because we have only cited 2 references, that is 1 and 2. We do not have any other reference that is appearing. But now let's go and download the PDF and include uncited reference and then download. Now at this point of time, you will have all the references. You will have all the references that will that will automatically be a part of the PDF document. Yeah, now you can see at the end that all of the references have been added. So this is how the software will be able to help you in terms of formatting your research article and also in terms of formatting your references. Now, by any chance, for you this might be a single research article, but whenever Elsevier calls for papers, there are a lot of authors across the globe would be applying, would be sending across their papers for getting it published in Elsevier. So by any chance, if your research article gets rejected, or if because of the quality of the publishing or the quality, because of the quality of the research or the quality of English or any such reason, or probably because the subject area that you've written might not align with the subject area of the publishing that they have, or it might be multiple other reasons that will actually come in terms of rejection of your article. By any chance, if your research article gets rejected, most of the researchers today, they get rejected. They feel really, really sad because they spend so much of time doing research. They spend so much of time in writing the research, and then they use then they do formatting and then they submit. But after all of this effort, it gets rejected. So most of the authors or researchers today, they get very upset, and then they just stop writing the research, or they think that let me just take some time and then I'll look at it after a few months. And after a few months, you'll actually go ahead and forget that, and you just let go of that particular research paper. Now that would not happen in terms of typeset. Now, since we initially we did write to Elsevier journal. Now you can see this is Elsevier physics procedure. Now what you have to do is you have to click on this drop down and then just change the template. So currently when I click on change the template, it will take me to the templates gallery. Now we were searching for physics. Again, come and search for the term physics. And then you choose any other journal format that you want to write your research paper for. So initially this research article was converted into an Elsevier format, physics procedure. Now let's convert it into a Taylor and Francis journal or a Springer journal or any other journal. Let's say this is Science Publishing Group from Engineering Physics. You click on view. Let's see how the formatting is. Let's see if it is a 2-column document. Yeah, so this is a 2-column document. Now, let's say what you do is you just click on use this format, and now the software will automatically convert your research article into this 2-column document according to the submission guidelines of Science Publishing Group. I have clicked on use this format. Now, depending on your internet connection, this process will take nearly about 10 to 20 seconds. Now, since I am on a very low reception network today, it is taking a little more time than expected. Yeah, now you can see that the template has been applied as Science Publishing Group. Now, once you have applied the template, you need to click on refresh. So until this gets refreshed, I'll show you how to add the author's data as well. Most of the time, the author data is automatically picked up, but if you wish to edit it, you can click on the authors here and then do this edit, and you can make anyone corresponding author or anything like that, right? Now in the metadata, you have an option to add any short authors, or if you have any short title, you can go ahead and add that as well. We have like different bibliography styles. Mahesh, can you please mute?
Yeah, I did. Sorry for the inconvenience.
Yeah, now you can see that since I changed the format, now the format has been automatically changed to the engineering physics styles. And also you can see you have an option to change the bibliographic style from one style to the other style as well. So currently the reference style is following is according to the engineering physics style. And the style that was followed here in the Elsevier was Elsevier style. You can see that in the references, it shows you an entire name of the authors, it shows you the title of the paper, and then it will show you the name and everything, the page number, DOI and everything here. But here in this particular style, it will just show you the name and the year. Name, the name of, so it's like this. So every journal has a different bibliographic style. So whenever you change a particular template, the software will automatically understand that and it will automatically change it. And we can also see for the page numbers which are even, you have like the name of the authors and the title of the article. But for the pages which are for odd number, you have the name of the journal. So all of that. So all of these specifications will automatically be taken care by the software. So what you need to do is you just need to upload a research article, choose a particular template, upload a research article, and then just do a few minor edits. But by any chance, if you wish to change this particular journal style, you can click on this bibliography and then click on show other journal bibliographic styles. And you can choose anyone, like we have Wiley style, we have Elsevier style. So we have close to about 22,000 bibliographic styles at the moment. If you want to search it for APA, we have APA style. So you can see this is APA style. If you want to convert it into an MLA style, you click on MLA and you will have MLA style. If you want to change it to Vancouver, you have Vancouver style. Yeah, now you can see it is Vancouver. Right now, let's say let's search as Vancouver. Let me just apply this. And after I've applied this, I'll do a refresh. You'll actually see that the references style will change accordingly as well. So you have an option to go ahead and change the bibliographic style as well. So most of the institutions today, what they do is they set up trainings and they set up some sort of a latex sessions, and they set up training session just to make sure to help them understand what is a bibliographic style. So there are various bibliographic styles that are available today, and we have a very comprehensive list of almost close to about 22,000 bibliographic style. Now you can see that it has changed from the initial style to the Vancouver style, right? So similarly, you can change it to any other style that you want to. So let's go to the engineering physics style itself, and then now once it is changed, we'll do a refresh. Now the style will again change. But you also have different options in which you can go ahead and move the tables and figures. So currently, let's see how the tables are looking. So right now you can see that the tables are completely into a single page. Now, but if you wish to change it to a 2-column, what you have to do is you have to just go ahead, click on this 3 dots, and then you have to make it as column fit. And after you have made a column fit, just do a refresh. Yeah, now once I have applied a column fit and I did a refresh, let's make it a column fit. You should be able to see that the image will actually get converted into a single column. Let me do a refresh, and then after I do a refresh, this particular image will actually get fitted into any one of this column. So I've left this image to be a single page so that we'll understand the difference. So, but you also have an option in which you can go ahead and change the tables and figure style. Like you can send all the tables at the bottom. You can send all the figures at the bottom. Now you can see, yeah, now you can see that the image has been converted into a column fit image. But this image is appearing into single page. Now let's say if you want to make this as also as column fit, let's do a column fit and then do a refresh. We also have different options in which you'll be able to, under the tables and figure option, you can move ahead and move the tables at the bottom, figures at the bottom, and under column you can choose which column you want. Like you want single column or a 2-column. And then you also have space. So most of the time the spacing and page size have automatically been put in. But you also have an option where you can go ahead and add the table of contents, and you also have line numbered settings. So few of the journals, what they do is they put in their submission guidelines that they want the line numbering settings as they want their all of the lines in the research article to be numbered. So in such cases, what you can do is you can just go ahead and use this numbered, and then you can choose whether it is an unnumbered or numbered on left. Let's assume that let's make
Can
it
we stop
numbered on left.
time? Because I'm in the webinar right now. Yeah, please.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's say we'll go to the numbered and then click on line number and then
I'm busy
numbered
right
on
now.
left.
Sorry, ma'am. Please.
You do a refresh.
After 2 hours, ma'am. 2 hours. After
And
2 hours. By 12 o'clock. Yeah. After 2 o'clock.
now you can see that the line numbering has automatically been applied to the document. And since we converted both of the images into 2-column, you can see that both of these 2-column have been, both of these images have been fit into 2 columns. Now, once you know that my research article has been processed, you again go back, you click on save as, and then download it as a PDF. While downloading, I'm including the uncited reference as well. You click on download. Now a PDF file would automatically get downloaded according to the style of engineering physics. So this is the document. Yeah, so this is the Elsevier style that we initially written for. Now then this is the style for science publishing group. You can see that the line numbering is appearing here. The images have been fit into columns. All of that has automatically been taken care by the software. You can also see the difference in the references style. Here you have a completely different referencing style. Here you also have a completely different reference style according to the guideline of the engineering physics journal, like this. So this is how you can convert your research article from one journal format to the other journal format. Now, by any chance, if you wish to write the same research article into a thesis template, so we have a few clients who have been using. We have a lot of clients who have been using Typeset in terms of converting into their thesis. Like when you click on university, we have a lot of universities such as the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, ETH Zurich, Stanford, University of Berkeley, a few university in Malaysia. Now we also have Anna University UG thesis format. Since the institute is from Tamil Nadu, I think Anna University might be suitable. Let me just click on view format. Now this is the thesis format of the Anna University. Now you click on use this format, and now the software will automatically convert the research article into a thesis template for Anna University. So similarly, if you would want thesis template of your own particular institute or of your particular university, what we can do is during the onboarding, so you can help us with the specifications and we'll be able to build the same template. Yeah, now you can see that the same research article has been converted into a thesis template. You can see that the table of contents has automatically been added. The list of tables has been added. The list of figures has been added. So all the other content, you can see that introduction actually becomes the chapter 1 and all of these formats. So this is how you'll be able to convert a research article into a thesis template. The reference styling will also be a little different. Now you can see that this is how the reference styling looks like. Now, after you have applied the template, you just go ahead and click on save as, and then you click on PDF, download it, and then you can just directly go ahead and submit your thesis template. Now, by any chance, even after that, if you wish to convert the same research article into any conference paper, because we do have a lot of, you can see that this is the thesis template. The styling, the font size, the font type, everything has been changed according to specifications of the Anna University. Right now, by any chance, if you also wish to convert, if you also wish to write the same journal article for any conferences, because we do have a lot of students, we do have a lot of faculty that keeps going to a lot of conferences from a particular institute. So in such cases, what you can do is you can click on this conferences, and then you can go ahead and choose any of the conference template that you want to write your research paper for. It might be a conference from AIP, or it might be a conference paper from Elsevier or IEEE, anything like that. So we do have a lot of conferences from American Institute of Physics. Let's say, yeah, AIP conference. Let's say international conference. And let's just choose this particular format. You click on view format, and yeah, this is their particular conference format. Now you click on use this format, and the software will automatically convert this according to the AIP conference. So this is how you'll be able to go ahead and use so right now what is happening is your research article is being converted into a AIP conference template. Now after you applied the template, you just need to do a refresh. Now the same research article would get converted into a AIP conference template. It will take about 20 to 30 seconds for the template to get applied. And once it is applied, you should be able to download it. And then you can just go ahead and submit it to the AIP conference. So you can use types. So basically Typeset is not only helping you in terms of formatting, but it is also helping you in terms of reformatting. That happens in instant. Just give me one moment. I'm doing a refresh now. After that, software the document should automatically get converted into a conference template. Yeah, now you can see that it has been converted into a conference template of AIP. And then you again go ahead and download. You click on save as, you click, and then you click on PDF. Download it. Basically, until the file downloads, you can notice that it took me just like a few minutes in terms of formatting my research article from one journal format to the other journal format. Now, after that, the same research article was automatically converted into a thesis template. And also, one moment, I think it was not downloaded. I think the PDF did not get downloaded. Let me just download it again. Click on save as and then download it as a PDF. So as I was mentioning before, so Typeset helps you in not only in terms of formatting your research. Yeah, Mahesh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I'm getting your voice.
Mahesh. Yeah, sure. So as I was mentioning to you that this was the PDF that got downloaded, and now you can
Getting.
see that this is sure. So now you can see that this is the formatting of a conference template of AIP. So we started with Elsevier, and then we went on to Science Publishing Group. Then we converted the same journal into a thesis template. And after that, we also converted the same thesis template into a conference template of AIP. So this is how you'll be able to go ahead and use Typeset to automatically convert your research articles from one format into the other format. You can use Typeset to write a research article for a journal, for formatting it for a thesis, for formatting it to a conference. As I was mentioning to you, we do not only help you in terms of formatting, but we also help you in terms of journal discovery. So you can go on the template gallery and you can put in any keyword. It might be humanities, it might be any journal. Let's say, let me put as humanities, and I will be able to find at least one or the other journal.
Sir,
Now
it's
you
not
can see
visible,
under
sir.
humanities we might. Okay,
Sir, it is
one
not
moment.
visible, sir. Not visible, sir. Sir, it is
So
not
one
visible.
moment, sir.
Not visible.
Yeah, I think it should be visible now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sure. So what I was mentioning to you is, let me go back. So Typeset, as I was mentioning to you before, that Typeset not only helps you in terms of format, but it also helps you in terms of journal discovery. So you can go on the templates gallery and you can put in any keyword. It might be physics, it might be chemistry, it might be biology, humanities, any subject area. You put in the keyword, you will be able to at least find a few journal templates within which you can go ahead and choose a template and complete your research article. So this is about the kind of a product demonstration of the software. Now what we will do is we will have a look at all the questions that have been asked by the participants, and we will start answering them kind of one by one. So let me go to the top. Yeah, now let me look at the questions. Yeah, now as I was mentioning to you, let me show that as well. You click on this, you click on change template, and you go to the templates gallery, and you can put in any keyword there. Like you want to write for humanities, just search for humanities. Now, I mean, I noticed that a lot of participants have mentioned that the voice was not clear. As I was mentioning to you that I'm at a very low reception area today. As a reason, you might have faced a little issues with in terms of the I mean the voice. As a you can search for humanities here. Right? Under humanities, you will at least find a few journals. Like this, you can put in any keyword: physics, chemistry, mathematics, anything. Yeah, you can see that there are about 900 journals under humanities. Let's search for chemistry. Now you have 826. Let's search for astrophysics. You might have another 100 or 200 journals under them. Like we have 40 journals. Let's search for nanotechnology. You'll have at least another few journals under the name, right? Like we have 322 journals under nanotechnology. So what Typeset is doing is Typeset is when you can come and put in the keyword of any subject area that you're writing a research paper for, then Typeset will automatically suggest you the journals. So you might be only aware of these top three journals because when a research article is written, it is mostly written for a few standard journals. But there are a lot of other journals which have a same quality of the publishing as well, which you're not aware of. So what Typeset does is Typeset helps you in terms of discovering a journal so that if by any chance, if you return a research article for Springer and by any chance Springer rejects your paper, you can write it for IOP Publishing, you can write it for IEEE, or you can write for Omics International Conference, you can write it for Dove Medical Press, anything like that, or Page Press Publication, anything like that. So basically, we are not only helping you in terms of formatting, but we are helping you in terms of journal discovery as well. So we are increasing your chances of your research article being published in any one of the journals that is mentioned in the that is a part of the Typeset software. Now let's go back to the question and answer session. At the end, kindly share the PPT with participants. You have a live recording of this particular particular webinar on YouTube. You can visit the channel of Nexus Publishing Group on YouTube, and you should be able to find that. Also, please get in touch with Mr. Mahesh for the PPT. He'll help you with it. Now, in terms of certificate, the certificate will be given by the institution. So you will have to, you will receive a feedback link, which will be shared by Mr. Mahesh. Now, once that you fill in the feedback form, the certificate would automatically get generated. Jagan Mohan, I think it's not free account. So we have a free account with a limitation of only 1,000 words. But if your article is about 1,000 words or something like that, you'll have to go for a paid subscription. And for paid subscriptions, we suggest you to go for institutional subscriptions. And also in terms of institutional subscriptions, please get in touch with Mr. Mahesh. He's the right person to help you with the subscription cost and everything. Do we have to pay after a particular time? Jagan Mohan, as I was mentioning, if your article is above 1,000 words, you will have to definitely go for a premium account. Whether Anna University thesis format is there, Jabin, as I showed you during the demo, we do have the format for Anna University. Can we have reference databases like EndNotes in this online format? Saroj Kumar Patra, yes, we do have a huge database which is bigger than EndNote. So we have close, as I was showing to you, we have close to over 22,000 plus reference database. Can this software used only for references API style? Lubna Mansuri, yes, if you only want to format your references style, what you can do is you can upload a research article with only the references, and then you can convert it into an API style. How citations will be working for MS Word to Typeset. Jagan Mohan, when you import the document, all the references will automatically get imported. But for citing the references, what you have to do is you have to click on the citation, and then then you need to click on the references, and then all of the references would automatically get cited. One. Let's look at some other questions. Can we format style or reference to be added? Siddharth Sharma, you can format your, I mean, the styling of the format has already been set according to the guidelines of the journal. So you can just go ahead and choose a template and format your research article. Is there any disadvantages for paper data will be saved on internet and can be shown during plagiarism? So we do not, all of the data that is stored on our servers is encrypted. So no plagiarism software will be able to access that. So the data or the research article will only be able to access by the author, that is by you. That is the account holder. Now,
कर लो कि उसने अपनी प्रायोरिटी बता दी।
Mr. R. Chandran, is it directly published to journal? Do we have any option of images added as multiple blogs? So Chandran sir, what will happen here is you can directly go at, after you have formatted, you can directly go to the submission page, and then you can submit your research article to the journal. Now, in terms of images, what we do is if the image is of a very high resolution, the software will automatically go ahead and reduce the resolution size to fit the journal guideline. How to give number to the equations, I can show it to you. So basically, when you actually write a standalone equation, you have an option, as I was showing to you on the table, clicking 3 dots. You can click on those 3 dots and automatically name the, I mean, you can number the equation. And this Chiranjeevi Tadi, how 2-column format is possible in Typeset? Yes, I showed you an example of two-column template. Yogita Hambir, can this software give us citations in APA and MLA format? Absolutely, yes. Now since the editor has been working, let's click on the anywhere here.
Thank you, sir.
Please if any journal modifies its paper template format, does Typeset take care of such updates? Mahesh Chowgle, absolutely yes. So whenever a format is updated, so we have a publishing team Typeset which actually keeps looking at all of the databases that we have, and whenever there is an update that is released by the journal, the template is automatically updated according to the new guideline. Lubna Mansuri, can this software be used for making humanities paper? Yes, I did show you how to make how to choose a humanities paper. And also in terms of equation number, let's click on equation and then standalone. Let me just, yeah, now you can see I can click on these 3 dots, and when I click on edit, sorry, you can drop down and add an equation number as 1, like this. Can deliver, how can we make this software, use the software for writing research paper in social science, especially in economics, please? Absolutely, yes. You can write you can write a research article from any subject area on Typeset. So Typeset is not specific to any technical journal. It has a lot of non-technical journals as well. Plagiarism software report facility is available. Yes, so you can see on the software here, request a plagiarism check. So we are integrated with Unicheck. Unicheck is a plagiarism software partner. Now, once you click on this, you can see, please wait up to 5 minutes for the report. It will also be emailed to your account. So the email address that you will use to create your account, and whenever you click on plagiarism check, the software will automatically send you a report on your registered email address. Grammatical mistakes identification is possible. So software has an inbuilt spell checker. So if there is any spelling that it has detected that it is wrong, software can automatically detect it and it can notify you that there is a spelling mistake here. Please share recording after session. Shrutika, the recording would be available on YouTube. Kindly please go ahead and have a look at on the Nexus subscription company's channel. How can we add our institute thesis format? Deepak Asudani, you need to have an institutional subscription with Typeset. And once you have an institutional subscription, you can probably go ahead and have a request the librarian or the chief information officer to subscribe to the Typeset software, and then we'll be able to add your institutional thesis format on the software. So in terms of institutional subscriptions, please get in touch with Mr. Mahesh. He will actually help you with the required information. Mahesh, can you put in your contact details in the chat bar so that anybody who's looking for it, they can get in touch with you. Kavita Singh, dissertation 2 for PG level. I mean, yes, you can add your dissertation templates on the software. Mohan, is there any concession students to access Typeset? So if you go for an institutional subscription, we do have it. But if you go for an individual subscription as well, we are currently at a discount as well. You can visit our page and look at pricing. You will be able to find a discount coupon there. Kavita Singh, for faculty, how much, and for students, please get in touch with Mr. Mahesh. He will help you with the pricing information. I prepared the article through Typeset. Whether I can publish in Scopus, it's acceptable. Absolutely, yes. Jiva, you will be able to go ahead and submit it into a Scopus journal as well. Saroj Kumar Patra, how much cloud space is allotted for a paid account? So for the paid account, you will be you can have close to about 1,000 articles as well. So that amount of space would be allotted for a particular account. Nilesh Kumar, what about security of uploaded documents? You can visit our website, typeset.io, and then you can look at data security. So we follow some of the best data practices that are available today in the market. So what I mean by that is we use the same technology safety measures as the banks such as JP Morgan or Ernst Young, all of these commercial corporate companies use, because we do understand that most of your research papers are very personal, and securing it and keeping it encrypted is a very important task. So you can visit our website and look at the data practices that we follow, and also in terms of the security. So all of the data that you have is completed, and there is no way anybody else apart from you will be able to access that research article. Now you can see under privacy and security, we have a comprehensive page that we have written explaining all the security measures that we take. So you can just go ahead and have a look at it and probably get in touch with us if you need any other clarification. Yeah, now you can see that it is hosted under SSA 16 SOC certified data centers and all that. So you have some of the best. Now, and now let's move on to the next question. Without license plagiarism for software, is there any chance to check ourselves by open source? Malati L, I don't think so. You need to actually have a licensed plagiarism software. Apurva K sir, does Typeset store research paper? Yes. So, but most of the data is encrypted and no such as plagiarism or anything will be able to use it. Sure. Mahesh, I think we have almost looked at all the questions. So could we probably go ahead and end the session? Mahesh?
Yeah, Jishan.
Sure. So in such case, I mean, we have almost covered all the questions. Kindly send a feedback link to all the participants so that they can get the participation certificate. And I take this opportunity to thank all the participants who are a part of the webinar today, and also the institute, that is Ramco Institute of Technology, for giving us an opportunity to present this software to you. So if there are any questions or if you need any other additional information, please get in touch with Mr. Mahesh. Mr. Mahesh has helped, has put in his contact numbers here, and then probably we'll be happy to help you guys. Okay. So Mahesh, I'll be signing off on this. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, Jishan.
Sure.
Thanks to all of you. That Kantimati ma'am, can you do any
Okay.
feedback on this? Yeah, please.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So thank you very much, sir, for your valuable guidance about Typeset tool. Hope it will be very useful to all the participants for writing the research paper in standard journal as well as thesis writing. I realized that the Typeset tool will save our time for formatting research paper as well as thesis. Hope it is a very useful platform to all participants. We also realize that we can publish this tool give a chance to publish our paper in a good journal. So finally, I am very thankful to the resource person who politely answered all the questions raised by the participant. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Secondly, thanks to RIT Institute that giving the good opportunity to share this our platform. Especially thanks to Chandran sir, Kanan sir, Raja Karunukaran sir, Ganeshan sir, and you, ma'am. So thanks for giving opportunity to give a webinar to your institute, to our participant also. Yeah, thank you all of you. If you have any queries, please contact us on my below contact. And secondly, I have put my email ID also. If you didn't get any certificate or any queries, please send us the mail or you can do the WhatsApp to me also.
Sure, sir. Sure. Thank you, sir.
So
Share your contact details, sir.
yeah. I share the contact detail also or feedback link also.